What is going on, guys? Pokey Sir here today. How can I miss my intro? And sorry about the cough, but today, pretty much, I want to go over Duraludon specifically as to what builds to kind of go for, which is the better option. Um, Duraludon's been out for about a week now, a week and a half, and this man is somewhat broken. As you can tell on the previous screen, I had Razor Claw, Floatstone, and Buddy Barrier. And I'm gonna just say this. So, I don't know if it's you guys, but for me, when I play this character, his mobility is so slow. I don't know what's wrong with it. It may be just the game itself, but it just feels really slow. But having Floatstone, given that movement speed when you're not in combat, really helps out a lot. Not only that too, but you get like plus 13 attack or plus 11 attack, which is, really helpful. I don't know. Just using that Floatstone really helps out. Razor Claw does a tremendous job on what it does too. Really enjoy using that combo. Like as you can see on the gameplay, I mean, it's really good early game and then mid game, but end game is kind of where you really need to, I guess, just be more strategic on the movesets. Like I said, the movesets that I've already used to build is going to be Dragon Tail and Flash Cannon. Only reason why, Dragon Tail, you're able to stun your opponents in one spot. And then Flash Cannon, you're able to stun them as well, but then it also does huge amount of damage, like huge chunks of damage. And it's not like using Dragon Pulse where you have to build up your damage. On this one, we ended up using, instead of using Flowstone, I ended up using Muscle Band, and honestly, that really helped out a lot too. Just the attack speed really does. I mean, you're building up your attack speed overall. Your damage is doing pretty good. And then I threw on Slow Smoke as well, and it really did help out as well compared to the last match or so where I was using the X attack to boost up my attack while I was going for somewhat of a kill and whatnot. But like I said, and his Unite too, bro. His Unite is so OP, and it zones. It has a huge area effect. It's like Cramorant's ult, but just a little better, I would say. But you have your ult that you can zone out, and then your Flash Cannon is pretty much a zoner too. You can literally stay you can stay quite a while. You can stay away from your opposing teammates, and you can literally just zone them out so they don't actually rush in and put you out. You're able to kind of protect your guys' goal zones and stuff like that. Especially when it comes down to objectives like Dreadnought and Rotom, you can easily zone them out. If not, you can probably take out Dreadnought and Rotom just by yourself. But as you can see right here, we took out the Cram pretty easy, and then we're going straight down to Dreadnought just to finish him off. And then you see how this Crustle just books it, and he thinks he's safe. Not on my watch. You see how that little earthquake that you create, like, it shocks him and it stuns him for quite a bit. That's what I like about the Flash Cannon. You're able to do that. Now let's talk about Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail is a really good move just for mobility itself, and then as well for stunning opponents. So you can use Dragon Tail to catch up to an opposing Pokemon that's running away and that probably has a little health that you're able to finish him off. Now I'm not saying don't chase them too far off, or you're too far and then the opposing team starts to come in and help out their teammate. I'm not saying that, but if you're able to get in there and then get back out, Dragon Tail is a good move to actually use to close in the gap, and you can probably throw in your Flash Cannon, stun them there, and then try to finish them off like that. The only movesets I did use Stealth Rock and Dragon Pulse. Like I said, Stealth Rock is really good for team-based objective, not more for it's not based for solo queues. I'll keep it a buck with you. It's not based off of solo queue. It just doesn't. You'll do more harm to your own team by running stealth rock if you're solo queuing. Now, stealth rock is really good for when you actually have a full stack of team, like 5v5. It's really good on that end because you and your teammates know exactly what you're going for, what build you're doing for, and what you're going to contribute to the team compared to solo queue where nobody knows what. Okay, let's say half of them know, but the other new players or some returning players don't know exactly what Duraludon does, his movesets and stuff like that, so they don't know exactly where you're trying to go for. And that can hurt them. That can hurt you and your team's like chances of winning, if I'm being honest. So, like I said, stealth rock is mainly based for cooperative team base. Dragon Tail, you can literally just go in solo queue. Don't really have to worry a whole lot about being cooperative and stuff like that. As long as you're doing your part. Dragon Pulse. That moveset is really good. It is really good. But you have to build up your damage. That's the only downside I can think of for Dragon Pulse. Other than that, it's still good. To be honest, I mean, he's only been out for a week and a half, and those movesets are still broken. I'll give it that much. But like I said, Dragon Pulse, it does take quite a bit of time to build up that damage, and the amount of time you do that, you can probably pop your flash cannon, and you can probably do a little bit more damage compared to the Dragon Pulse. That's just how I see fit. I still use Dragon Pulse depending on the opposing team, just see what they pick and stuff like that. But 80%, let's just do 90% of the chance I'm going with the Dragon Tail Flash Cannon combo. Now, if let's say the opposing team does pick Duraludon, then they use Stealth Rock and Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon counterparts, it counterattacks that really well. Like that Duraludon is not going to get any closer to you whatsoever. Like, he physically has to time his Stealth Rock just to even get some orbs on you in order to do that full damage. But Flash Cannon, Dragon Tail. That's all I gotta say. As far as items to go with, like I said, I've tested out with all of them. I didn't want to use Scope Lens just because Duraludon does have like a 21% crit chance. And if you use Scope Lens, it brings it up to about 28. So, I mean, not really a huge, increase on their chances of your crit, or on your crits. Floatstone, it really depends on your preference. Like for me, I do use it every now and then just because his mobility does seem a little bit off compared to what it says on paper. Muscle Band's the way to go. Buddy Bearer is a way to go too, but you can probably swap it in for Weakness Policy. Like I said, you have 4 other teammates that have Buddy Bearer active, so they can probably pop it. You can get some, and then you can go in there with Weakness Policy, with Razor Claw and a Muscle Band, and you can do some nice little damage there. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys for enjoying the video, and just remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.